Do, 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 do. Broncos, those old throwback uniforms are so sweet.
I wish teams would wear throwback uniforms more often.
I agree. The
They're better
Broncos.
than they're better than today's
Oh,
uniforms.
yeah. Oh,
Actually,
yeah.
I have like a lot of the today ones too, but
The 49ers ones I had on last night were sweet.
mhm.
I don't think those were throwbacks. I think those were
Those weren't throwbacks. No.
like alternates or something. Those
Yeah,
things,
I like the Lions, like when they wear they're all blacks are
yeah,
awesome.
those are cool. Okay, it's Facebook.
Nick Marsh is going to Indiana. I mean, he was already in the portal, but my gosh, why is he going to Indiana?
Yeah, they got to figure this out, man. Everybody's going everywhere. It's just stupid at this point.
I did say on the podcast with you and Jason that I liked Oregon. You know,
Yeah,
and
you're the
I was
last
like,
man.
I picked the one team out of the three of us.
You are the last man that did. Alabama got some.
That was so fun for me.
I'm
Oh
sure
my
it
god,
was. Andy went
that's
out to the Rose Bowl, dude. He was
I'm
there.
so happy for Andy. That
He,
was
I,
like the most fun I had watching the Rose Bowl since the Spartans won it.
Cause he was there totally by himself, dude. I was texting him the whole time, like, dude, you're living the dream. I'm like, oh, someday as a Mizzou fan, that's gonna be me. I said, someday, just one year. That's all I ask. We don't need a dynasty. Just let me have it 1 year.
I'd like to see their coach smile every once in a while, though. Like, that dude just looks like so angry all the time. Like
I
it
love
bothers me.
the memes though that they've been doing. Like,
Yeah,
I'm looking at all the donuts before I pick out the same one. It's so funny. Uh, and then yeah, it's so funny because he's like so like always scowling, and then his quarterback couldn't be more positive. He's like a
he's
bundle.
always smiling. Yeah, I know.
Oh, so good. Oh, shout out to Catherine Coppersmith over there, JV Travel Junkie, who's panic packing for, I guess, Marathon Weekend. Jen Rose, Justin Fish 716, Sean taking care of business out in Cleveland. And speaking of Cleveland, we have Justin out in Cleveland as well. We're big in Cleveland tonight. Andrew's out there and Caleb. We're not, we're, we're not talking SEC unless we're talking Oxford.
That was the best thing. That was the best thing ever. You said you had Georgia, Ohio State, and Alabama all lose like in the college football playoff. That is a dream scenario.
I'm all in on Ole Miss at this point. I even have an Ole Miss hoodie that I might because
Because
Mallory
the stupid playoff was made for those three schools basically. Because like they can have a couple losses and they'll still go in based on name brand, you know, and they all flop. It was the greatest thing to see.
I'm in on Ole Miss. Let's go. Yeah, I might have to bring Mallory's Ole Miss hoodie, the old classic powder blue. She
I'm
has
sorry, Jody. Like Ohio State, I can't.
one. Just means more, Caleb. We know.
Yeah,
Oh
the
man,
Ole Miss quarterback, yeah, is a Michigan product.
we're getting their starting quarterback at Mizzou, Austin Simmons, who was actually better than Trinidad Chambliss, but he got hurt. He's a lefty. I'm pumped. He's coming to Mizzou.
Lefty
So,
QB.
oh man, with our two running backs and that we need a couple of receivers and Brett coming back at tight end and our defense, we can make a run next year. I'm kind of excited. Gilo said, "How about a shout out for Navy football?" This is how insane I am. I watched the Liberty Bowl twice. So Navy and Cincinnati. I watched it when it happened. And this morning there was nothing on. When I got on the treadmill, I got on the treadmill to walk this morning at 4:45 a.m. Let me tell you, on a Sunday morning at 4:45, you don't have a lot of options unless you're watching infomercials or like church services. And so they were replaying the Liberty Bowl. So I watched the whole thing again. So you're watching a triple option football team in the rain. And all I heard was about how the quarterback and I think the running back have been playing together since third grade. But I love these guys, dude. And I watched, and so I feel like I know the Navy football team. They didn't even talk about Cincinnati the whole game. It was outstanding. Yeah, it was so fun. But yeah, I watched Navy game twice. Oh, shout out to Dr. Alan Young, going to be down at Marathon Weekend. He is a perfect marathoner. All Disney marathons, Walt Disney World, and the one at Disneyland. How about that? That is crazy. And Gilo says beat Army. Let's go. As long as the Army doesn't show up at my window here. Let's see. Okay, here we go. Let's do a podcast. I was freezing. I turned up the heat and not smoking down here. Oh my gosh, it's 6:06. We should probably start. Here we go. I don't know what we're talking about, but let's have fun. Caleb said he wants to call in, so let's do that. All right, here we go. Well, hey, everybody. Welcome to the BOGP Open Line for Sunday night, January 4th, 2026. I'm your host, Mike Rallman from BeOurGuestPodcast.com and one of the senior agents over at the Magic for Less Travel. Happy weekend to you, or at least a wrap to your weekend. We're glad you're here. We're going to be taking your calls for the next hour at 407-584-7173. That's 407-584-7173. And yes, the man, the myth, the legend from Must See Adventures back at the controls. He's going to be here to answer all your Disney questions. You know him. You love him. He's Scotty G. Scotty G, what's going on tonight?
Happy New Year. I know Larry David says the January 3rd is the cutoff for Happy New Year, but I'm going to extend it one day for you, Mike. So Happy New Year to you and everyone else.
Happy New Year. I don't know who Larry David. I think I know.
Oh, you know who Larry David is.
I know he's that old bald guy that did the crypto commercials, right? In the Super Bowl.
It was Seinfeld.
See, I never saw Seinfeld.
Co-creator of Seinfeld.
Okay, so I didn't see Seinfeld, but yeah, I know him from he was in that crypto commercial. From the memes. He's in a bunch.
I don't know commercials. I don't watch TV really.
We're a mess. Anyway.
I mean, I watch some TV, but I don't watch commercials. I watch commercial-free TV.
You watch sports, dude. There's so many commercials in sports. What are you talking about?
That's when I flip the channel or I go to the restaurant. I don't watch commercials.
That's great. Anyway, so we're glad that you're back and we're gonna have a good time talking Disney tonight. So we're gonna be taking a lot of calls. Of course, marathon weekend happening later this week. A lot of folks heading down. I saw Hannah was there. We have folks already there. Well, we used to do that back in the day. We'd be there for like a week before marathon weekend. Then how did we do that, Scott? I mean, can you imagine? We did I think we talked about this a couple of days, like a week ago. We'd go do New Year's Eve, stay out to 2 a.m, do a 40,000 step day for 2 or 3 days, and then decide we're going to do Dopey after that. No way I could do that anymore.
It was fun. I mean, I feel like I still could do it. I mean, I did it recently, but I did Goofy. I didn't do Dopey, but so I think I think you'd be surprised, Mike. I think you still have it in you. But we were reminiscing about it. Those were the days when you would just go down there for a long trip with the family beforehand. You know, it's funny. This time every year I go through my photos and do like a cleanup. It's like a New Year resolution. I don't really get past like mid-January usually, but I'm going to try to this year where I go through all my photos. So I see a lot of marathon weekend photos. And yesterday I saw the one of you finishing the 5K and getting interviewed by the newscaster in town. Yeah, it always cracks me up because I'm like, oh, that's what led to Mike becoming a travel agent full time.
100%. A shout out everybody back home. Get called to HR. That's exactly how that worked. That's a story.
I should send you the photo. I'll send you that photo later.
Okay, I definitely send it to you. It's a great memory because it was John Brown. He actually still does the news on Fox 35 in Orlando. If you're down there. Used to be on Fox 2 here in St. Louis. Yeah, he came to our house, did a whole thing. He was in my basement. We had the podcast studio in Mallory's toy room. He cracked up. He's like, "This is where you do the podcast from?" I'm like, dude, it's a podcast. Nobody knows. He's like, it's gonna look right. He's like, it's gonna be funny on the news. I'm like, you're not kidding. I'm like, let's go with it.
That was such a great feature. It was awesome. So I remember he had a clip of you running. I remember in your neighborhood, there's a clip with your shoes and then you would just kind of trail away. It was awesome.
Well, so everybody that's been around forever, I don't know if you guys remember, but because I'm a creature of habit, right? I didn't run on the treadmill back then. I ran around my block. And now at our old house, our block was super small. I don't even think it was a quarter of a mile. Around our block, it was super tiny. It was 8 houses. And it was super small. And I would run that thing for I ran 13 miles a morning.
57 laps or something, wasn't it?
57 or 58 laps every morning. And so one morning, this dude pops out with a news crew and he's on the ground with a big old TV camera. And I'm running with those lizard shoes. They're those Nike Volt colored shoes. He's running behind me. It was my neighbors probably thought I lost it. And they're like, what is going on? But it was life's about experiences. It was crazy. It was fun. I told everybody, hey, watch for my feed on the news. I'm probably not going to be on there, but
no, you were on there a little bit.
I know, a little bit. It was pretty neat because he actually ran Dopey. That's why he picked it up because he had worked in Orlando, came back to St.
Well,
Louis.
he
And
got hurt that year too, didn't he? Like, because
yeah,
he was. I remember like the picture of you that I have. Like, he's all like wrapped up and everything. And oh man, it was just funny.
yeah. So if you're down there, watch Fox 35 because he's like the main anchor, John Brown, from St. Louis, and it's pretty cool. Anyway, so a couple things in the news, real quick, and I'll open up the phone lines. I know people did say, "Hey, I want to call in. I want to talk to you guys." I want to put a couple things on the table. First of all, what did you think of the news? Stacy Aswad coming back to Walt Disney World. That came out of nowhere. How
Oh,
about that?
really? Okay. I haven't like.
It came out of
I've been
nowhere.
all in on like catching up on Stranger Things and video editing, so I haven't opened up an app all week.
Really didn't make it to Michigan, but came out of nowhere to almost. What? Stacy's coming back.
That's awesome. So she's gonna do like a must do Disney like segment then?
I think so. Like there
That
was
would be awesome.
yeah, they dropped a thing, and I like all of a sudden she was just like in a little promo video, and there she was.
Dude, that's just like a moment in time that takes you back, you know, like I would love to see more things like that. Just
So
like
that's
because you and I are like so like retro in quotes, but like we things that like things from the past. And I love the future too. Don't get me wrong on that too. I like a combination of both. But that's a plus for me. That's awesome.
That is, and that was going to be my question for tonight. Besides, like the big obvious things, because everybody's going to say, bring back free fast passes, bring back Magical Express. Those are givens. What's one thing from that era, maybe from say a decade ago, 15 years ago, that was kind of like a comfort, like a creature comfort that was like a free thing? What would you bring back? Like when I
want my Epcot background loops back. I want my Epcot entrance loop back. I want my Interventions background loop back. I do not like the new music of the entryway and Future World anymore. I don't know why. It doesn't scream Epcot to me. It screams more like a Michael Bay like cinematic like movie, like really intense, you know. I want that like cool, like upbeat, funky, retro kind of thing that they used to do. Like I miss it so much.
It is hard to put into words, but I think you pretty much nailed it right there. It does feel very cinematic at Epcot now. It feels like you're walking through like a big movie scene, but isn't that kind
That's
of
not what Epcot is?
I know, isn't it kind of more of a universal feel? I mean, if you think about it, it's not an Epcot. I don't in that those early Epcot background loops that you're talking about. I don't even know like how you quantify them, how you describe them to somebody. They just feel Epcot. And what does that mean? But it has its own for us. That's what it is. I don't know.
It was so good because it would play like old, even if it would even play like old attractions that didn't even exist anymore. But it just blended so well. They had like the Golden Dream song, like do do do. Oh man, like it's just like the fanfare of those songs, and then you tied it in with like once you made your way over to the fountain, that could be a fun thing to bring back too. You have like the Interventions background loop, like that was so. I keep saying the word retro. I feel I don't want to use a different word, but that's the only way I can explain it right now. It's just so good, and just every time I walked through there, it always made me smile. It took me back to that first trip. I remember we were walking in there, and I said to the girls, like, "What is this place? What is this music?" And then years and years later, like, "Oh my gosh, like I love this music." Like, remember that first trip, and I was commenting about this music, and then it's not there anymore. It makes me sad. Maybe I'm doing it. Maybe I'm manifesting it right now. I'm going hard on the background loops right now.
Because I think the last time we really got something to that ilk was the Soarin' soundtrack. You know, that was something that felt very Epcot, and that was 2005.
Yeah.
Ish. I don't know. Maybe people could come in with something else. So what would you bring back? The one thing I would add to that is I know we're not in the era of the videotape or the DVD anymore, but if they could publish on social media, on YouTube, on their channel, Parks Blog channel or something, once a year, the equivalent of the planning video, right? Like, because like some of those had heart, you know what I'm saying? Like they had characters, the bench guy. We still talk about the bench guy.
Love the bench guy.
I mean, some of those, we would watch those. Oh, we knew how to plan a Disney vacation, but we would watch, we played the audio on Magical Mouse Radio. And I'll tell you what, when that thing came on, because I could see the real-time numbers, people listening and like dropping, whenever the planning videos came on, nobody tuned out. Everybody, like people just stayed on and went up and up and up. And then when the planning video went off, the numbers dropped off. And it was weird because you think people tune in for the music. It was for the planning video audio.
I know.
Wild. But I mean, they had heart. Like if they could do that once a year and put that online, you know, on like a blogs channel, I love those old planning videos because it still taught you like what you need, the mechanics of what the parks offered, but the characters walked you through, and like it was like, oh man, we're going with this guy. Oh man, it's a floating bench. It's the Jungle Cruise. Oh, it's a, we're on the train. It's a moving bench. It's a bench that goes choo choo.
I loved it when he would he was like, "Oh, can you take a photo of me?" Like, well, I don't have a camera. Like, can you mail me the photo?
Yeah, it was.
Oh,
I
so
mean,
good.
it was like a snapshot of time. So I don't know. I like that. So Billy Bean over on Instagram saying more live entertainment.
Oh,
Always
look
more
at that.
live entertainment. That's a great one. Let's see. Jason up in Michigan says, keep Epcot edutainment, which is
Yes.
adultment, which I agree with that. So, and Michael Dolan down in Florida says the double decker buses in World Showcase. I only saw those a couple times. I didn't get to see them much. A couple times. You
A
see
lot
them?
of Epcot stuff being brought up here.
Yeah, I know. This is very Epcot centric. Totally. Okay, so that is one thing. And then the other thing I was going to throw out, and then we're going to open up the phone lines. I know I've been saying this. For all those folks that have run, and Scott, obviously you've done many, many races. You just did Wine and Dine. So you've run the most current Run Disney weekend. So you are kind of more in the know than anybody. You were just there. For our folks that are running maybe for the first time or have not had a ton of experience with Run Disney, for our veteran runners, what one piece of advice besides the obvious, don't forget your shoes, the obvious stuff, notwithstanding, what one piece of advice would you give the folks who are going to go through this experience at Marathon Weekend for the first time? So what piece of advice would you offer the newer folks heading down to Marathon Weekend this week? Because this show is going to come out on 5K Thursday.
Oh
So
man.
people may be listening to this on Thursday, Friday, Saturday, or Sunday over
Well,
Marathon.
some of this advice might be too late, but I mean, this might be true for anytime you do some traveling, have an early flight, things like that. But these races start very early, and I worry about missing my alarm. So
Oh,
I am one of those guys that I make like 5 alarms. And then I will like separate them by like 3 minutes or something like stupid like that, just so that if I snooze the first one, I got 3 minutes and the next one's gonna pop up. And then a couple minutes later, I got another one that will pop up. So I like making several alarms. So like, cause it's not normal for me, at least my body, to wake up at like 3 in the morning. So I need to make several different alarms. And that's just because I don't want to miss the bus. I got enough things to worry about. Worrying about the bus is something that I don't need to worry about.
Jody Echoes
I
from
love that. I love that Jody is saying she packs the old fashioned because I was
old
gonna say like
fashioned alarm
I
clock.
miss that they don't have those in the rooms anymore.
I love that. I'm
Now it's
so
the Hey
cool.
Mickeys.
I'm gonna have to buy one. I know.
Do you like the Hey Mickey thing? Do you ever use it when you're in the
Never
room?
used it. I don't like, dude. No, I don't like. Am I becoming an old curmudgeon? I've never used that sucker. I don't know. I should. I guess. I don't know. I don't know why. I don't know why I haven't. I'm not against technology. I just haven't had the need. What's it do? I mean, what's it going to do for me?
I mean, I'll play some songs for you. Have a conversation with it.
I don't need you talking to me, and I hear music all the time. I'm good. Like seriously, I just like when I go
Maybe I
back.
could tap in and play some old Epcot
Yeah,
background loops with the Hey
forget
Mickey.
that. I've been playing the old Epcot loops. We're talking now. Yeah, I don't know. All right, so Stacy says start hydrating now. Well, if you're listening on Thursday, double time. Let's see. Jennifer here in the Westplex says don't be afraid to join the Lizard events and pre-corral meetups. That's huge because the team's going to be down there. So meet up, get in the pictures, meet everybody. We're going to have meetups before. Just go to the Lizards Facebook page. You'll see all the meetups. And DS DePoint says, I'd say take it all in, especially if you're doing the 5K. It goes so fast. Take the time to appreciate that you are truly part of something so special. Totally agree with that.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. Yep. Dr. Young says, let's put this on the screen here. Only stop for photos and attractions if you have the time. Seen people get swept because they stopped for a ride or a character. Yes. So I'd narrow that down to don't play with fire. You got to know where you are in the race, right? I mean, you're there to have fun, but you want to finish. And so, like, is that if you're getting close to being swept, don't hop on Everest.
I think a fun thing to do if you don't stop for the characters, like I typically don't. I'm just too slow these days. I tell you, I have a plan. I have 3 more marathons in me. There's a little funny story on how I'm going to do each 3, but I like to stop for the mile markers. I think it's fun to take a selfie with the mile
Good
markers.
idea.
It's really easy to do. Like it doesn't take much time. You just pop over, boom, you take a selfie, and it's fun to look back. You can make like a little collage, of the 10K one is really fun because you have 6 of them and like they really even out. But it's crazy when you make a marathon one, you got like 26 small photos on one photo. I think it's kind of fun. So I love doing the mile marker selfie photos.
That's a great idea. Because I mean, you're not going to have to wait. Boom, you take it, boom, move on. Probably
they're fun. Like they're themed. Like there's Haunted Mansion ones or characters on those. Like it's not the actual character, but I think it's a cool thing. It shows that accomplishment of you, and it gets your mind thinking too. Like, all right, I'm a 26th of the way done, or boom, I'm a 13th of the way done.
And you know what it does too? It gives you like a mental milepost every mile for 26, and it gives you kind of a little break every mile too. You know what I'm saying? You're stopping.
Yeah, and it gets you thinking. Like I have this whole mental toughness thing when I run these full marathons. Like I make playlists that are based on like a certain era of music. To my pace will be like one break. Like I know like when I hit the last song of that, I'm gonna hit the next mile marker. Then like I have it like really strategically planned. It's really Scotty G weird stuff here. But like that's how I feel about the mile markers too, in a way. Like you can like kind of think about like, all right, so we had Remy was mile 2. Like what kind of characters am I gonna see on mile 3? It just get you things to think about and get distracted. And then you go up there like, oh, it's Goofy. It wasn't Mickey Mouse or whatever. Well, let's guess what the next one is. Like it just sometimes you just have to have conversations with yourself on the course. That's what I do at least, and that's what gets me through it.
I have so many conversations with myself. It's usually like, why am I here? But we're gonna have a good time. So let me open up the phone lines 475-847-173. Let's talk about what you want to talk about, and let's see, advice for other runners, or I think I got it. Oh, hang on. Nope. Yep. Now I got it. 475-847-173. All right, let's get this, and hit this. Too many buttons. All right. Hey, who's the first caller tonight? What's up?
Oh, hey, Mike and Scott. This is Ian. How are you?
Oh, super runner, Ian, the all-star.
I don't know. I don't feel ready this time. I've been slacking a little bit.
If you're not ready, I'm 1 foot in the grave. Let's go. Whatever.
Oh, no.
You're good.
I didn't run the whole time I was on the Destiny, and then I just haven't gotten my motivation back. I actually got a cold when I got off, so I just haven't run since like, I don't know, December 25th.
Yeah, you know what? That can be an advantage. You got fresh legs.
Right, that's true. So, but my husband said we finished dinner and I completely forgot to call, and he said you still need to call Mike because you have to make good on your bets. He said you have to figure out when you're going to say MIZ, and I said I know, I do have to do that.
Hang on, I got to get the crowd ready for you. Hang on. Hang on, they're getting ready. Okay, we're ready now. Okay, the crowd's here. Okay, go ahead.
All right. Do I have to sound enthusiastic here?
Totally. 100%.
All right. MIZ.
ZOU. Ian, you are a person of your word. I appreciate that. That is hard. But we upset Florida last night in basketball. We're doing all right now.
Well, good. That's good.
I appreciate it. I can't wait to see you down there. I'm excited. So when you heading down?
I'm going down on Tuesday.
Oh, lucky dog. I got to wait till Wednesday morning.
I know. Well, it's just because of the whole expo thing. And so I fly in at like 4:00. So I'm supposed to have dinner with Joe and Hannah at Via Napoli, but I don't know if I'm going to make it because I think it's like at 5:30. So I have that on Tuesday, and I think on Wednesday I'm meeting them at Beacon Barrel.
Oh, that's good plans to start off.
Some good plans.
Yeah.
Beacon Barrel or
I
pizza.
know.
Yeah. You're starting it off
I
the
can't
right
believe
way.
it's
Mike,
here.
remember that time you went to Beacon Barrel before? I mean, not Beacon Barrel, Via Napoli with Wade and Shelley and Liz and Emily. And like we ordered like 2 half meters. And
We ate it all.
and we ate it all. I don't know how we did it.
I've done that before.
Oh my
I
gosh.
think I'm having Via Napoli twice on this trip, to be honest with you.
Nothing wrong with that.
Nothing wrong with that.
Marathon
That's
weekend.
right.
That sounds like a good plan. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. I know. So I'm excited, but I'm starting to, all of a sudden I'm getting anxious. I'm like, oh, I have to pack, and I just don't feel ready. I think because going on that cruise, and then it just got me, it kind of got me off. I just wasn't prepared, and all of a sudden it's here. So
well, because it distracts you. Like
tomorrow.
you're all cruise mode, and then you get off the ship, and it's like, okay, the cruise is over. And now it's like, whoo, marathon staring me in the face. But I mean, because Scott's done, Scott's not doing marathon this year, but he's done many dopies and all the marathons and stuff. And I mean, I think he'd agree with me that if you didn't have a little bit of a level of anxiety, it wouldn't be
Yeah.
fun, because
That's
I think the
true.
greatest part about marathon weekend is that, you're getting to do something that is challenging and that's hard. That's why it is kind of a fun thing to go down there and do. You earn a medal
Exactly.
because, you are going to get a blister, you are going to get a cramp, you're going to
Oh,
overcome it.
yeah.
And we're going to have stories to
Lose a
share.
toenail.
Yeah. I mean,
Yep.
but the fun thing is you come back with so many stories. I think that's cool.
That's
man.
right. That's right. So, which race are you most excited about?
I love the marathon. I
Yeah,
hate it
I
and I
do
love it.
too.
I mean, because it's the only opportunity, I don't do any other ones. I did Chicago that one year. It almost killed me. I'm like, dude, I'm never doing like a for real one ever again. Like,
Disney's still for real. It's still 26.2.
it is, but dude, that thing started at like 10 and I didn't get to start till like 10 in the morning. The sun was already beating down on me. I'm like, holy
No,
cow, you
I
kidding me? Like, I
know.
haven't even started yet. And I'm like, the sun's gonna like sunburn me. I mean, then all these big tall
Right.
buildings in Chicago started raining halfway through the thing. I'm like, oh my God, you're kidding me.
Right.
One
And
and
it looks
done.
like we're gonna have really nice weather. I know
Don't
some people
say
are
that
saying it's
out
gonna be
loud.
too
I'm
hot,
hanging.
but
Oh my God. I just hung up on Ian. No, just kidding.
I don't want to jinx
I
it.
just
I
turned her
do have
down.
my throwaways. I did pack my throwaways.
You know why the weather might be good? Because I just spent a good part of an Amazon gift card on a
I
bunch
know.
of sweats to throw away.
Right. That's
Yeah.
what I know. I have mine laid out. All my throwaways. They're all still in this, and they're gray Hanes sweatshirts.
Same.
And
Well,
sweatpants.
yeah, mine are lizard colored, but yeah, they're all
Yeah,
in the packs.
exactly.
Yeah, I know. If I'm going to
I know.
Disneyland, so I guess if it's not cold at World, I'll just take them to Disneyland.
Oh, so you're going right from Disney World to Disneyland?
Oh no, it's 3 weeks away. I wish.
Okay, that's really different.
I'm coming
Okay.
home for a little bit,
Okay.
but
And
I'm
Scott,
going out at the end of the
is Scott doing the Disneyland races?
Not yet. He's gonna
No.
get approved, I think.
No, I am not signed up for those. I mean, I'm like semi-retired from Run Disney. I came out of
No,
retirement.
don't say that. You're too young to retire from Run Disney.
Yeah,
Or
I mean,
retire from anything. You're very young. You have a lot of years in front of you.
me and Phil Scheingold talked about this like a couple years ago. I'm really more like into the like anniversary year type of deal. So like those are kind of like get me to come out of the woodwork, like or like a medal. That's why I'm doing the springtime surprise 10K, because my mom loved Tigger. Like that was her favorite character of all time. So like, yeah, I gotta run.
Right.
I gotta run that race for mom, So like, so that got me out to do the 10K for springtime. So something like a theme or like an anniversary is kind of like what I base it on now.
Okay. So,
But I think I have three. I kind of hinted earlier. I have 3 marathons left in me, and there's like reasonings for each one. So there'll be 3 more marathons left for sure.
yeah, because I was going to say, I don't know if Mike and I are going to hang in there for your 50th birthday to run.
Oh my God. Are you kidding me?
It's
I'm 60.
going to have
That's-
to be something sooner.
Mike will be 60 for that one. Yeah.
Holy God. Yeah. I don't even know how many. This could be it, because like I'm going in for some
Oh,
repairs after
no.
Disneyland. So we'll see how this all shakes up. But there's somebody in the Instagram chat saying Ian acts like she's not ready. She runs all year long. Somebody named Bob. I don't know. He's kind of talking smack over there.
Yeah, I know who that is.
You guys may share a last name. I don't know. It could be. I don't know. Possibly.
You're right. He's going to run. So he's running the half with me. And
Nice.
I think he gets a little jealous because, I hang out with all the lizards and everything. He does come spectate usually for me, but he said, this year he's like, I want to run through the castle and you guys always have so much fun. I'm going to do the half.
That's awesome.
So,
And he's welcome.
Like,
He's just as welcome
longest-
into the team stuff as you. Bob sounds like a heck of a guy, man. That was a good one-liner right there. I mean, he had a typo, but I'm not going to hold that against the guy.
yeah, so he's going to try to do the half. It's the longest he's ever run.
I love
Hey.
that half. That's a good one to do. So running through the castle.
Yeah.
It's a
Yeah,
fun-
I think he's
fun
going to
one.
rock it. But I don't know because he didn't have a proof of time because he did a 10K, but it was past when the proof of times were supposed to be due. So I don't know. He said he would do it in 2 hours and 30 minutes. So I don't know if they'll automatically put him in. Is it G, the back corral, or will they give him something a little
So
bit?
I always get D.
I would start with them.
So I don't do a proof of time, and I always get D. But I don't know if they know they can see like I'm an experienced Run Disney runner, if that has something to do
Yeah.
with it or not. But I always end up in D with no proof of time. So
Okay.
Here's the
that.
question. Here's the question I have for you, Ian. So I know you
Yeah.
seem. I mean, you have your ducks in a row. You're playing Disney. You're type A. So poor old Bob pulls a hammy or something.
gosh.
Over by the Contemporary or something. I don't know. I can't remember what the path or because they're coming the other side now, like over by the
Right.
Grand Floridian or the Polynesian, like coming into the Magic
Right,
Kingdom.
yes.
But he toughs it out because he wants to make it through the castle. So you guys all do the Magic Kingdom and stuff. But you're coming out of the TTC, heading back towards Epcot. He's like, oh man, I don't think I can make it. I'm like at mile 10. I'm not gonna make it.
Oh my God.
Are you gonna leave him? Are you just gonna drop him like a bad
I would
habit? Or are you
totally
gonna
leave him. I would totally leave him. We actually discussed this, and he said, "I want
knew
you
you were
to
gonna
leave
say
me
that. I knew you were gonna say
after the
that.
castle. You go, but I would not leave him. I'll stay with him."
Ian, that was
I
not the
would
right
say.
answer. I was just playing with you.
I know. So I was like, oh, we're going to be starting with the balloon ladies, but hopefully we're like Scott, where we can start in like D or E, because
you
I
need to
don't
figure
normally
something out.
start that far back. So it'll be interesting.
It's gonna be totally interesting. I'm gonna
Yeah,
have
I
to
mean, if
find
you
you.
put 230 in, like, I think that's the thing. I don't know if they look at past history or not with that or not. Like, I don't know. So, well,
That's what
I'm very
wondering.
curious now.
I'm wondering that too. Yeah, I don't know. So I'll have to report back on that. I'm not sure. But yeah, he said if he starts in the far back corral, he's not going to get up till like 3:45. I'm like, oh, that's cutting it so close. I don't think I could do that. Because he's like, I'll get on the bus like at 4:00 and get to the corral by 4:30.
That's my guy. That's my guy right there. Like, I'm all for that.
Ian, it's gonna be such a growing experience for you on Saturday.
I don't think I can do that.
Oh, this is gonna be. You're gonna grow so much on Saturday. Oh my gosh, yes, you're gonna learn
That's
so
living
much.
on that. I feel like Scott sometimes gets, but not that late. But I mean, yeah, I don't think I could get there like after 4:00. I know that still seems so early, but that just seems late to me.
We're taking odds on if Ian and Bob will be having dinner together on Saturday night.
Yeah. Well, if we have dinner together, it's going to be at 4:30 p.m. So. And it'll probably be at the restaurant at Saratoga Springs that nobody eats at.
It's gonna be fun. No, you guys are gonna do awesome. It's gonna be great. You'll be totally fine.
Yeah, I think so. We'll have a lot of fun. Yeah, we have a joint costume, so I'll wait.
Sweet.
You'll see us when we get there. Although he probably won't show up for the picture. So
well,
you might
apparently
not get to see him.
We just have breaking news that Joe moved the pictures up till 3:30.
I guess I'm never making a lizard picture again. That's
Oh,
when I get on the bus.
3:30. Yeah, because I usually get on the bus around 3:30
He just posted that it's 3:30.
Yeah, I don't know if I'll be there either at 3:30. I'm usually not there that early because I try to save my legs a little bit.
You're not there that early. I see you walk in.
Yeah,
usually after.
And that bums me out in a way because like
so early.
Not to rant on that a little bit, but like I know people want to get to the corrals early and all that, but like I love like the giant like lizard photos, like
gigantic pictures.
I looked at one like it takes like my whole monitor like width because it's so massive, and like but when it's at 3:30, you're gonna get like half the people now. I feel like
there's not that many people there at 3:30.
Why is Joe so anxious? So usually it's at 4.
Yeah, 4 would get a ton more people. We'll see. I
think you're better off at 4:30. That's just me.
Well, so let me get so real quick because we're gonna get some other calls in here, but because is the marathon the only one that goes off at 4:30 and the rest of them go off at 5?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes,
definitely.
I
was giving bad info in the Discord today. Okay.
That was like last year. Now I can officially say it was last year. But last year it was at 5, the first 3 races were at 5, and then the marathon was at 4:30. And I forgot to set my alarm. Remember, I told you I forgot to set my alarm the night before. And then I don't know how, but my eyes opened up at 2:15. I'm like, oh my gosh, because my alarm was set for 2, because it was it's a little earlier. So, but I made it.
I love it. I love the
marathon. Let's just do a midnight race,
Oh yeah, I mean,
I know.
The marathon. I'm all about starting early. I mean, the more you can run in the dark, the better you are. And what's the difference between 4:30 and 5? It's not.
I don't want to. I always run through Animal Kingdom in the blazing hot sun. I would love to. Possibly avoid that if I can.
Or 17. Yep. Yeah. So starting at 4:30, gosh, I can't even think where I would be in Animal Kingdom. Probably close to 7. It's going to start getting hot.
Yep. Oh, I know. I saw it's going to cool off on Sunday, hopefully. So let's go. Please. Let's cool down.
Yeah. Yeah,
Please.
exactly.
All right. Well, I'm going to,
I'll see you out there.
I'll see you there. I'll be there on
look for the
Wednesday.
hot
I'll look for you. Well, look for you at the expo on Wednesday.
Yep. I know. I mean, it's always kind of a madhouse, isn't it?
I know.
But I like that they're only allowing people with dopey bibs to get dopey merchandise. When I saw that, I was like, Mike will be very happy.
Let's hope. I know, because I'd like to get a sweatshirt or a jacket, but I'm not crossing my fingers because I always have bad luck.
This is the year.
Well, I got one last year only because of Dr. Young helped me out. He was a lifesaver because the earliest flight I'm taking the earliest flight I can get out of St. Louis is at 6 a.m. and I'm on that flight, but I mean it gets in at 9 something and you can't get over there. Like, I mean, there's just
don't take your Uber with your luggage right to the expo.
I can't do that. I got so much stuff. I can't take all those suitcases.
It's all the throwaway.
Like a homeless person. I can't drop it off. But yeah, I'll do the best I can. If it's meant to be, it's meant to be. I'd love to have.
If only there was like a service that could like take your bags like from the airport to your hotel.
Well, I will tell you, one time I did take an Uber and I paid the guy extra to sit and wait for me in the parking lot. And my son was with me. He was like, Mom, you've got to run. Because I had to go to 3 buildings.
Yeah.
He's like, Mom, you got to run. We were running. Because the guy was like, I'll wait for you for 20 minutes.
Oh my gosh, there's no way I could do it in 20 minutes because it's nut house. It's a good idea though, but okay. Well, now I'll think about something. Well, I'll see you down there because I'm getting some calls in here before the top of the hour. But hey, safe travels down, and I'll see you Wednesday.
Thank you.
All right, take care.
See you soon.
All right, see you soon. ZOU. Bye.
Well, she did it again for you.
I know. War Eagle for her.
She's a good sport.
She is a good sport. All righty. 475847173. Phone lines back open for the next call. Whoever wants to join in. I know if you could only pay, like MEO 1003 says, for your merchandise to just buy it and get delivered to your resort. We've only been saying that for a decade.
I've been saying that for years.
Yep. And Doc 6464 says the same thing. Yep. Oh, I think we have a call from Atlanta, or at least from Georgia, which
I would just love to be able to have more fun and not go to the expo.
Oh my God, please. It's like going shopping.
I'd be spending more money. I'd be spending more money at Walt Disney World. Like I'd be sitting at Beacon Barrel instead of like sitting at an expo in lines.
I'm not buying shoelaces and like running shorts. I'm not a running short buyer.
I do hope those Brooks shoes go online because like I do like some of those.
I was going to ask you about that, but we have a caller. Caller, are you there?
What's up, guys? It's Caleb from Georgia. How y'all doing?
Okay, so now this is the perfect show. I'm just going to title this show The Perfect Show because Dr. Alan Young, perfect. Well, not Walt's perfect Disney marathoner, and now we have perfect Dopey in the house. Thanks for calling in. What's up?
One day I'll be in the same category as Alan. He is super duper perfect. I'm just halfway perfect. So I mean, there's way big differences there.
I'm just calling you both Mr. Perfects. And we'll just leave it at that.
That sounds good, man. Sounds good. That's right.
I'm just, you guys are that, and I'm just average Joe. That's what we'll call it. So we'll go with that.
You're just financially smarter than I am. So I can tell you that.
No, so. I just didn't catch the drift of how this stuff worked in enough time is what it was. I didn't get it.
Sure.
Till then.
Sure. So, that's because you're smart. That's why. Sorry.
No, so by the way, I've already recorded Wednesday's show, which folks listening on the feed, I hope you enjoyed Wednesday's show because it was a weird one. And for folks that haven't heard it, because right now it's Sunday, it's all kind of weird because everything's out of order. I did a solo show, no video, just me talking straight into the microphone, into the audio recording software. That was it.
That's an old school way of recording right there.
I have not done a show like that since the Skype days. It's probably like 2010 or something. And it's two things. It's a little bit of me, I wanted to give some flowers to some people, saying thank yous, and also just some thoughts on marathon weekend and a running weekend. So I did those two things, but I talk a little bit about what Caleb mentioned about his why as to why he runs. So Caleb, I'll talk about that in that show. So you get to hear that. But sure. I just hope people like it. It's kind of like a Mike in the Midwest / Be Our Guest podcast crossover. It's a little weird. So if people don't like it, I say in the show, don't go to Apple Podcasts and give us all 1 stars. I had a moment and I decided to do it, and I won't do it again. So I tried it. It's like, when those, like when Ted Lasso did that one weird episode where the coach started dancing and stuff, and it was real whack. I still like Ted Lasso, even though that episode was crazy.
It's funny, man.
I don't think this is going to be a weird episode. I feel like you've done I feel like you've had episodes like this in the past too. Like it'd be more like a new listener would be like, "What was that?" But you used to do some solo shows back in the day, so
this one was different.
I mean,
So
you listener questions solo even sometimes.
I did. Yeah, this one was a little bit different. I mean, it was totally from the heart. Like I had some stuff I needed to get out. I don't know. Maybe I just had like heartburn, but I had to talk. So I came down, closed the door, and here we went. So that's Wednesday. Type of listener questions. But Caleb, I'm hogging your time. What do you got on your mind? And
Yeah.
you got the advice too. So I know you got stuff to talk about, but I want to hear some advice too at some point.
Well, we'll get through the business end of this first, but then on the tail end, I've got something strictly for you here in a minute. So, anyways, so as far as advice, just speaking from experience, I've said it once, and I'll say it 1,900 more times. However many articles of clothing that you have, long sleeve and or short sleeve, put them in your bag. I know it's difficult for people that fly. Bring it, bring it, bring it. When in doubt, bring it. Just because when it gets cold, it might cause you to quit during the marathon. I'm just saying. So just bring your stuff, have it with you. It's a pain, I get it, but just have it. Now it's looking like the weather's going to be halfway decent for us, which is great. But that and don't sweat it. I see so many people at the expo walking around, almost in, they're just nervous. You can tell. You can look at somebody and they're like, oh my God, I don't know what I'm doing. Don't worry about it. It's running. That's why we trained half a doggone year to do this. However, there are setbacks, and that's what I'm going to talk about here just for a minute. Training-wise, I was doing fantastic, the last couple of months. About 8 weeks ago, about 6 weeks ago, I had a pretty good mountain bike wreck, and it put me out of commission. So I'm good now. I'm walking, everything's fine, but my eyes not black and blue anymore, but I still got, bloodshot eye and all that stuff. So I'm going to be looking like I was in a bar fight when I see y'all next week, and that's why. So just be careful out there,
I'm just gonna say you saw an Alabama fan or something, and
Mike, we're not going to talk about it. What a heartbreak! Oh my God, give me a break between them, the Falcons, and the Braves. My entire life, give me a break. Atlanta sports suck. Don't get me started.
Okay, yeah, we won't talk sports. My bad. Sorry.
Yeah,
I feel you.
Awful.
No, but those are great. So you haven't heard Wednesday's show, but basically you just echoed exactly what I say on Wednesday. Like basically the hay's in the barn, and get down there and you don't worry about the things you can't control. Like you're not, if you're going to worry about the weather, don't. Like if it's going to be hot, it's going to be hot. Like they're going to give you towels, they're going to give you water, they're going to give you hydration, they're going to get you through. Slow down, but you can't control. Like you stressing about hot, cold, medium temperatures, rain, whatever. That the stress is not going to help anybody anywhere. Like just enjoy it. You're there, you're at Walt Disney World. You're going to be there with 20,000 other people. And I guarantee you're in as good a shape as most people there. Everybody wants to see you succeed too. Like everybody wants to see strangers want to see you succeed. So just get out there and give an effort.
Absolutely. It's just, I look every day on Facebook, just like the rest of everybody. And I've seen my friends like Molly. I think she went and ran today. I'm like I said to her the other week, stop running. You got it. You're good. This is crazy. Like I did a long run back in like November or something. That's good. That's all I'm gonna do. You know what I mean? Like we got this. Once we all get there and we're all together, it just works out. So it might hurt, but it's a marathon. That's why nobody ever said, let's go play marathon. It's gonna suck. It's gonna hurt, but we'll get through it.
That's great. Let's go play marathon. Yeah, nobody says that. It's true.
Right. Yeah. Oh, I know. So, what was the question for tonight? What is one thing you could bring back?
Yeah, because like Stacy's coming back. Like that's something that's like an old friend returning, like an old creature comfort at Walt Disney World. And I said, like, kind of like those old planning DVDs. Scott said the background loops at Epcot. Like, what would you bring back?
Two things right off the bat. Number one, I wish we could ride in the front of the monorail again. That was so cool when they used to let you do that. And then the other thing is being able to go to Magic Kingdom, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning, and or the 24-hour days. Those were killer. It was neat. I mean, it was, I'm old now and it'd be tough, but it was so cool to be in Magic Kingdom at 3 o'clock in the morning. So I miss those. And it seems like it's something that's really easy for them to do. It didn't really cost them, They might have to pay some workers a little more money. They have plenty of it. So that would be cool if they did that again.
I agree. So Scott, what do you think about those? The monorail thing.
I love the 24-hour days. Those are great.
Yeah.
And I think that so that incident happened before I started going to Walt Disney World,
Yep.
so I never got to experience that at Walt Disney World, but I did get to do it at Disneyland, which is really awesome. So that was a cool experience right in the front of the monorail. I think you still can at Disneyland. I don't know. Like I'll have to like double check that. Maybe I'll go out there for some research. You know, when I go out in February, I'll double check that. But I think you still can at Disneyland, which is pretty cool.
Because that is correct. That like it was monorail, what Purple or one of them. They had that accident. I believe somebody passed away, and then they nixed it. They 86.
Yep,
that's what happened.
You know what happened?
There's an accident. Yep.
Yeah, which that's I was sad. I hated that, but up until that, it was neat, man. You know, you got up there and you were right there with a guy, and it was you felt like somebody. And they used to give out a little like license thing, like a little paper license, and I had mine laminated. I still have it. You know, this is a little memento. So something cool, something neat. So.
Yeah, that was one of the coolest things. Like I remember because it was a whole game you'd play, right? Because like the girls were like Paige was at the right age, and then Mallory, like we would, you'd tell a cast member there working on the platform, like can we please ride up front? Like, okay, but you might have to wait a couple monorails. Like, okay, that's totally fine. We'll wait. Stand right here, and then they'd pop it open. You get to ride up there with all the controls, and I was always like, man, there's not much to driving this thing. Like it's just like a little box, a little stick, and. But I was always amazed. God just glides, and you're right, they get a little license, and it was one of the coolest things that I think nobody knew about.
Sure. Well, and as you being amazed by that, I'm amazed by it now, still working. That monorail is older than I think all three of us put together at this point. And,
I agree.
Hey, it's still working, so congratulations. But maybe they'll upgrade it one day.
And think of the miles that thing's traveled through those things. I mean, just runs.
I
know. I took video of the time we did at Disneyland because I was so good. It was our first trip. It was our first visit in 2015, and I know like I took video. I might have to post that on Must See Adventures. It'd be kind of cool, like flashback, like because even like Disneyland has changed so much in those 10 years. Like things might even look different, from riding up in the front there.
I remember seeing that video. Did you not post that somewhere? Because I remember.
I think I might have posted like on Facebook or something.
Yeah, I saw that video.
It was super cool. It was so cool because like it's just when you're riding, and they're like, oh, there's IHOP over here.
I hadn't been to Disneyland. I was like, what's that all about, dude? That's a street.
It's so cool though.
Now, Scott, are you coming down for anything next weekend or no? Are you out?
No, I will not be down there for marathon weekend. Sorry. So no golf for us this time.
Well, that's all right because I'm still licking my wounds from that beating that you gave me last time we played. So it's okay. You know what I mean? But one day I'll get redemption. Hopefully, we'll see. So
we'll have to do that. Yeah. So, nope, not this year. Splashing around the PTO a little differently this year, but I will be cheering everyone on here from good old East Lansing.
Sure. Now, Mike, what about you? Are you as mentally, physically ready as you can be? I know you've been, on that treadmill half the year. Are you okay with that? You feel like you're ready to be out there on the pavement getting it done?
I'll be good till I have to churn or go up a hill, and then I'm screwed. I'm just kidding. Because on a treadmill, it's flat and straight. Like once I have to make a right or left hand turn or go up or down a hill, I don't know what to do.
Those on-ramps. Those on-ramps are the worst.
That's we got a handful of on-ramps, and we got that hill at Hollywood Studios. It's kind of a bugger, so we'll have to deal with that. But,
yeah,
we'll get through it, man. It won't be fun, but we'll get through it.
Yeah, just don't be on my right or left at the first corner. I'll be like, wait, what are we doing here? Sure. Yeah, I'll be like Forrest Gump. I'll just keep going straight. Sure. I'll end up in I don't know, like in Miami or something. Who knows?
Sure,
that'll be fun.
Now, and then I don't want to go the rest of the night, but I did want to say this, Mike. Today I was at my local Walmart, not too far from me, and this is technology based, and I thought of you. So they're doing a local drone delivery service now out of Walmart. And it's the first time I've seen it. And it's this whole elaborate thing they have out in the parking lot where they have like 30 or 40 of these drones going at one time. When you see it, when it hits St. Charles or your area, if they're, dude, it's so awesome. It is so cool. It's like I'm George Jetson watching these things, because they go up and they turn and then they go out of sight and they're carrying items. They don't carry like TVs or anything. They carry small things, but it is so flipping cool. So I hope that comes out to your guys' way. It hasn't made it yet.
I saw your post on Facebook and I immediately told my wife, I said, they got to do this here. I said, because if that's the same thing, I said, if they do this here, dude, I am there watching the like little launch pad. I said,
and the thing is to sign up for it, you fill out paperwork. It's like for the FAA, and then you get this little like basket thing that has like beacons on it. and the drones are huge, man. They're like the size of like a car hood or a little bit bigger.
Shut up.
But dude, it's so cool. I mean, I'm so, like, I was out in the parking lot. And I know people thought something was wrong with me because I stood out there for 15 minutes looking at it with my mouth open. I was like, and I work around airplanes every day. But I was like, this is so cool. So, anyways,
yeah, I got to see that because I remember like I got to go down to the media event the first time way back at that Christmas season when they had the drone show at Disney Springs. This was probably 10 years ago. I don't know if you guys remember that. It was before that summer where they did the drone show. They did a Christmas season where they had a drone show at Disney Springs, and they kind of right when they redid it. And I just remember I was like, this is before drones were like a big deal. Like, you know, everybody's got drone shows in the sky, you know, for like stadium events and stuff. But nobody had them then. And they did this thing like there was a dove, boom, and like the lights went out, and then all of a sudden there was like a cross, and there was like this and that. And I'm like, oh my God, we're never gonna have fireworks again. I turned to this guy. It was big Panda, whatever John. I stand next to him. And I turned to him like, oh my God, like in 3 months, there's not gonna be fireworks in Walt Disney World again. They're just gonna have these things because why do they spend money on them? They can just do this every night, never buy another firework. Yeah, I missed that. But it was one of those things. I was the same way, dude. My jaw just dropped because I was like, I swore there was nothing in the sky. Then all of a sudden, there was like a dove. I was like, holy God. So give me that kind of stuff any day.
I turned 44 right back before Christmas, and I got older, of course, and now stuff hurts more. But now it's a little thing. It doesn't take a lot for me anymore. You jingle some keys in front of my face, and it's like, oh, that's so cool. But anyway, this is neat. So
I gotta check it out.
I hope you get to see it sometime. So.
Well, Caleb, I can't wait to see you this week, man. It's gonna be fun. We're gonna get there, and your words of encouragement, folks, on social media. Kelly over on Instagram said you're making her feel much better about what's gonna happen this week. So you're already spreading the joy. So we're gonna get there, and it's good to have. I love that our team has so many veterans on it. They're gonna get everybody that's stressed. We're gonna get folks through it. We're gonna make it. We're gonna have a good time.
Yeah, man. Well, look, y'all be safe travels, and we'll see everybody real soon. Okay?
All right, be safe. We'll see you down there. You take care.
Thank you, Caleb.
See you, Scotty G.
All right,
bye-bye.
See you. All right.
Perfect dopey. I do have to give a shout out to Jody if she's still watching, and Tim and like all them. Like they helped him get through the dopey a couple of years ago. He was ready to quit, and like now listen to him. Like he's just like, it's just funny like that, and he knows. Like I'm sure he's tuned back in. He remembers that race. How could he forget? But like, I remember Caleb was ready to quit, but the lizards, the ducks, they pulled him through. They got him to the line, and now he's still perfect.
I didn't know if he was going to bring that up or not, but man, that is what a team does. People that were running, stopped running and just walked him in. And cause he was hurting.
Jody and them, they were like, no, we refuse to let you quit, which was awesome, because they had perfect dopey on the line. That's the problem though, when you're perfect, like when you have something like that, like it's just so hard, like, right? Like
pressure. It's like when you have a streak or something. That's the bad thing about like with running streaks or, like they do. That's kind of a bad thing. Like with those, like that's kind of the bad thing like an Apple Watch. Like, you get addicted to like keeping a streak alive, and sometimes you just need a rest day.
I know the Apple Watch got me for a while ago, and I just had to like get with the mentality like that's okay if I miss a day. Like I can't because it will like you'll be like 10 o'clock at night and you realize you haven't missed something, so then you like get up and do something that you didn't really want to do, and like, oh man,
dude, I was years attached to that thing. I mean, addicted. I mean, I
still follow you on the Apple Watch. I still get all your notifications.
I'm still pretty addicted to it, but I've gotten to the point.
You are.
I am, but I don't have to get every single monthly like perfect thing. Like that's my thing. Like Christmas, I didn't fill my circle, and I was like, I didn't go bounce off the wall. Like, okay, it's okay if I don't get every day, but I used to. Like I would have. Like I was just like bundle of nerves, but yeah, it's not good for you. Let's see. Let's see. Sean said out in Cleveland said that he would bring back 2 nighttime shows: Wishes at the Magic Kingdom and Harmonious at Epcot. That's one of your favorites, right?
Yeah, it's funny. I was just talking about Harmonious with Jason and Veronica the other day because like they love Harmonious, I love Harmonious, and Mike, I had like the shuffle on or something, and Illuminations came on, and it took me to a place in time. Us watching it, torches lit, the pre-show, and all that. And it's like, dang, like I forget how much I really love Illumination. So Harmonious is fantastic. I wish I could have both. I wish they could like alternate shows, which is impossible. But man, like either one of those shows, I would love to really come back because I do not like the current Epcot Spectacular. It is not spectacular at all to me.
Can you believe I haven't seen Luminous? I have not seen it because I've been down there for races and
it's really not that good. I mean, I don't know. It's dark. It's just the storyline kind of loses me a little bit, you know. And I know people said that about Illuminations too, and Harmonious I mean, that's the thing. There's like really no perfect show except Illuminations or Wishes. The ones that Sean wants to bring back, those are perfect shows to me. But yeah, I don't know. But the current one is a little rough for me. But
and Kelly says to bring back the old music loops at Epcot and the Fountain of Nations and Maelstrom. Let's go. That's 3 for 3. And we have a next call. I love Maelstrom. All right, caller. Thanks for being patient. Who's joining us?
Hey, Mike. Hi, Scotty.
Hey, guys.
hello?
It's Jody and Tim.
Oh,
It's the PR Guest podcast in Disney with the Ducks. What's up?
We're about ready to go into Landon's basketball game, but we're sitting out in the car listening to you guys. And just wanted to say, Scott, you're going to be missed next weekend. It's going to be strange not to have you there.
I'm gonna miss you guys so much. I was looking at some photos. Like I was just saying at the beginning of the show, every new year I started looking and reorganizing my photos, and I came across those ones when we were at Topolino's and we had the private room. Remember that? And man, that was a really fun marathon weekend. I'm gonna miss you guys a lot.
Narcoossee's when you and Mike and Wade sat in the little kids' chairs after the marathon. Do you guys remember that one?
How did we ever get up from those chairs?
That's what I'm saying. I know that was a miracle of science that we got out of those chairs.
But yeah, we're gonna miss you guys a lot. But how are you doing, Jody? What is your plan? So I don't know if everyone knows. You've been battling. You got some battle wounds right now. You've been going through a lot. So what is your plan for marathon weekend?
Well, I get to walk the 5K, so that's exciting. I got cleared to do that. I find out tomorrow if I get to walk the 10K. So we'll see how my PT feels tomorrow. And then I'm cheering the half marathon. I'm gonna have Brooke's daughter with me. I don't want to say babysit because she's not a baby, but I'm gonna watch her while Brooke runs, and I'm gonna be at the Magic Kingdom cheering for the half marathon, and then full marathon. I hope to be all over the place, and then celebrate at Hoop-de-Doo with all the lizards taking over Hoop-de-Doo, which I cannot wait for.
That's gonna be a lot of fun.
See, I'm jealous for that all alone. I'm ready to figure out how I can get there on Sunday afternoon so I can do the Hoop-de-Doo event. That's
I'm telling you, Scott, I got a 2-queen room. I'm saying it's just me. Let's go.
I don't even know how many lizards are going to Hoop-de-Doo, but it's going to be a blast.
I didn't sign up, but I might nose in there. I've done that before.
Did you hear what Tim said? Say it again.
The key will be who gets on stage.
Oh my God. So someone from the Lizards has to get on stage, and someone please take wide shot video and send it to me so I can put it on YouTube, so because that would just be fantastic.
Yeah, there'll be video, I'm sure.
Super fun.
But yeah, so that's, I'm thinking I'm sending good vibes your way, Jody. The 10K is that's my favorite course. I will say I love the marathon. Mike was just saying he kind of likes the marathon. I like the marathon too. It's fun. It has this high energy. I just don't like the corrals. Once I get going on the marathon, it's my favorite. The anticipation in the corrals is my least favorite. But really though, the 10K is an awesome course. I really love it, and I really hope you get cleared for that. I'm sending good vibes your way because that'd be awesome if you can walk that one too.
Yeah, we'll see. I'll find out tomorrow. So I'm hopeful. I did 34,000 steps 2 weeks ago at Walt Disney World, and my PT was like, well, that may have been a little aggressive, but if you can do that, then you're probably going to be okay. So we'll see.
How many miles is 34? That's over 10 miles, isn't it? That's way over 10 miles.
I think it's about 15.
Yeah, that's a lot.
That's way over 6 miles.
I always say 2,000 is about a mile.
Yeah.
Clears you.
Yeah.
I'd say you're good.
Anyway.
Tim, you doing dopey again then?
Yeah, I'm doing dopey. I got to keep Caleb in check.
That's the only reason you're registered.
You're gonna be 2 steps behind, huh?
Yep. I'll have a chain on him. I'll have a rope and chain wrapped around him. So anytime he diverts off course, I'll jerk him back on the course.
I still think that is one of the just when I heard about that story and we saw, all that happened that year, that is one of the most selfless and kind and just, definition of what a team is, how you guys carried each other. That is just, Scott and I were just talking about it, how cool that was. It's just,
that was just last year. That was
last
January
year.
2025. Yeah.
God, it seems like it was like I would have swore it was
I
like
swear that was
3
2 years
ago.
ago.
I
Man,
thought it
I'm
was
like,
3 years ago. I am getting
Yeah.
so old.
that's crazy.
That was last year.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
might have been. Yeah. I mean, yeah. Wow, that's crazy.
God, I can't believe that.
Well,
Holy smokes! A lot has happened this year, Jody. I feel like this year's been 10 years
Listen,
long.
Tell me about it.
Listen,
Oh.
I'm well aware. A lot has happened this year, Mike. I'm well aware.
I am not
Jody's
kidding.
the new bionic woman.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah,
Screws
you
and
know.
plates and hooks and things all over the place. But
Oh, my
that's okay.
gosh.
We're making progress. That's all that matters. Well,
Yep.
we're going to head into Landon's basketball game, but Scott, if you were here, I'm sure you'd have to go play some horse with him afterwards and teach him a lesson. But
I would love to. I love supporting my boy Chungo, my boy Landon, and all his sporting activities. Wish I could be there for Marathon Weekend and this epic basketball game, but I'll see him soon enough.
you will. You will.
Scott, you wouldn't stand a chance at this point.
I know. I have video proof of me beating him. He's grown like 1.5 feet since the last time that's happened, and that was only like 2 years ago. But yes, like the kid is athletic. He's good.
Well, this is just a fun rec Sunday night league. It's super fun to watch him go out there and goof around with his friends. So, but we better be good parents and head in there.
Yeah, we don't want to, I hear you, dude. It's tough. It's past the top of the hour, so you guys got to get rolling. Got to see the game. So good luck, get the W, and I'll see you this week. Can't wait to see you guys.
See you this week. We'll miss you, Scotty.
All right, we'll miss you. See
Be
you, Toadies.
careful. See you soon. All
All
right.
right.
Bye-bye.
Bye, guys.
All right, we got to wrap, but we have a question in the chat.
I called them the Toadies because I mixed up their name once, and I said I said Jim and Toady.
Oh, I was like, well, you got the animal.
So now sometimes I'll call them the Toadies.
Oh my God, I was like, I'm so confused. Hey Kim, what's up, Kim? We'll see you soon.
Oh, we got a question about cruising.
Yeah, Rutgers, let's get this before we jump out of here. Hey gents, we cruised. So we can just say we did everything tonight. Hey gents, we cruised for the first time on the Disney Fantasy in March. Party of 21, multi-generational 50th wedding anniversary trip. First, any suggestions for a large celebration on board or at Castaway or Lookout? Also, we're big gamers. Where could we set up a card or Mahjong game on board? Well, our favorite place, Scotty, for the second part is like in cabanas during the day when they're when nobody's eating. That's a great
especially
place.
on the fantasy, because you can do that on the fantasy. Yeah.
On the fantasy, you can totally do that.
Yeah,
Or,
so cabanas like in the middle of the day, like it's so like after lunch. So after lunch in
after
cabanas,
people not eating in it. Yeah.
Yeah. It's pretty wide open. It's quiet. It's comfortable in there. You can put some tables together. And you're close to some food access, like at the counter service food, like the pizza and all that. So that's a great spot to do that.
Also, there's a lot of times where O'Gill's has a lot of empty tables, and you can just go in there and play.
Yeah, I was gonna say even like the D Lounge sometimes. I mean, you have to look at your Navigator app and see when activities are happening. But the beauty about the fantasy is that there's so many like big spaces, and they're not sometimes always being used. And unlike the Wish class, like they don't close those spaces down necessarily. So you might be able to get into the D Lounge and do some of those games together, or even like if you want all 21 to play. So that's the thing. Like Vista Cafe is a good spot, but I don't think you can put enough tables to be able to play there. But I really like the cabanas idea, honestly. Like after lunchtime, I think it's a great spot to do it. Even at night, it'll still be available. There won't be any food offerings, but they don't lock that part down though, at least.
So celebration though for 21, I don't really know what you would do. I mean, other than just getting everybody together for like a late night pizza party, like on deck, or it's kind of what we do with our larger groups. Just like late night pizza parties, late night ice cream.
We love the late night. We love the late night activities. I like if with this big of a group and like the big celebration of 50th wedding anniversary, I'm going to assume someone is buying like the photo. So, and if no one has, you can still purchase it right now, like online. So I recommend someone in the group purchasing a photo pass that way, and like have that person just be part of a big group photo. Like I would love to see like a big group photo, like in the grand atrium, like in front of the stairwell on one of those nights. They'll do like photos inside the atrium. So get the whole group on the stairwell. I think that'd be an awesome photo to see everyone on, 21 people like doing a photo on the atrium. I think is really cool. Or other photos throughout the ship, I think would be really awesome.
Because you could even get one like on the islands, like, get everybody together. Those roaming photographers will get you right there on the beach, in the water, stuff like that. Characters will get one with Jack Sparrow because he's always, Castaway and stuff, so forth. So yeah, it'd be fun stuff.
Absolutely.
All right. Well, thanks for the great question, Natalie, and have a great cruise on the Fantasy.
You're gonna love it.
Ship. Oh my gosh, great ship. All right. Well, time to duck out of here. And for everybody that's listening to this on Thursday, that's down at Marathon Weekend, 5K day. Have a great 5K. If you'll listen to us later in the weekend, have great races, 10K, half marathon, full marathon. Get out there, have fun. We're excited for you. And just reminding you, the show is always brought to you by the Magic for Less Travel. We'd love to help you plan your next Disney adventure for no additional cost to you. Check out all the details today over at themagicforless.com. Please also use our Amazon affiliate link. Anytime you do that online shopping, it supports the podcast at the same time. Costs you nothing extra. Just click through beourguestpodcast.com/Amazon. And again, thank you for supporting us on Patreon. It's $5 a month. And for that support, you get a bonus show every week. It's called Mike in the Midwest. Thanks to everybody who does that already. You guys are rock stars. Can't thank you enough for that. And again, just go over to patreon.com/BeOurGuestPodcast to join us over there. You can follow us on social media. I'm at Be Our Guest Mike. I'll be updating everything from Walt Disney World this week, especially Instagram. So follow me over there, Be Our Guest Mike on Instagram, Twitter, and Threads. Scott's at Epscott, EPSCOT in those same places. But the place you got to go right now to get more content as we're wrapping this show up is Must See Adventures over on YouTube. So Scott, what is the latest on the channel this week? What's happening?
Well, it's a non-Disney episode, so it's our family. It's a retro episode. That was my word of the day, right? So it's us having a weekend in Canada, Niagara Falls, Ontario. So kind of fun. It's a 3-day weekend where we spent there in November of 24. So kind of older, but you've been curious about the falls or Canada's Wonderland. We have some theme park stuff in there too. Kind of a fun episode. I'm actually doing the final touches on the editing right now, so it should be out now. And then next up, though, the big thing, the Be Our Guest podcast cruise from last summer. That's going to be the next series. Lots of fun on that. Lots of Walt Disney World, Boardwalk, Disney Magic. That's going to be a fun one. You want to check it out for sure.
All right, so like and subscribe today over at Must See Adventures on YouTube. And don't forget, all the fun's going to be happening over in the Clubhouse. That's our free Discord server. It's there for you. Your invitation's waiting right now at beourguestpodcast.com/clubhouse. I'm telling you what, check out the live from the Disney Destinations channel this week, especially this weekend. It's going to be lit. There's going to be so many pictures there, and it's going to be wild. If you're missing Walt Disney World, that's the place to check out. So come on over to the Clubhouse, beourguestpodcast.com/clubhouse. No live call-in show this Sunday night. Going to be tired, probably. So we'll skip it this Sunday night. We'll make up for it some other time.
Maybe I'll do something.
Scott might do one. Watch for Scott's social media. He usually jumps in and does something.
I like to keep people like on there. Remember we talked about streaks.
Yeah.
We got to keep the streak going, right?
We usually do something. Emily will be back in school though, so you'll figure.
We'll figure it out.
We'll have to pull her out of the bullpen or something. I don't know. We'll figure something out. All right. So until we talk again, we'll have another show up for you on Friday. So we don't miss shows. We'll have them. Don't worry, we have them on the feed. So for Scotty G from Must See Adventures, I'm Mike here in Missouri. You guys have a great week and good luck on all the races. Stay safe, stay healthy, and we'll see you real soon. Got it. That was fun. That went good.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So let me know about tomorrow. If you can, that'd be great.
No, I think Emily is going to go back on so the classes start Wednesday. So we weren't sure if she wanted to go back tomorrow.
Usually they start like after Martin Luther King.
It's so weird. Yeah. Yeah. Like, cause Michigan State is off all this week too, but Michigan goes back on Wednesday, but I think her roommate is going back Tuesday. So she doesn't want to have like a night. We would too. Like we'd rather have an extra night with her here like tomorrow. Yeah. So I think we're going Tuesday after work. So I should be able to record.
That'd be cool.
Tomorrow.
Okay. Cause I'm doing one like solo with Pam in the afternoon. And then if we could just do the 2 regular shows, we could do them whenever you get home.
Okay.
And then we'll knock them out real quick. Cause I'll have a ton of work.
That'd be good. Cause then we can go out to dinner with Emily. One last meal before we take her back. Yeah.
Yeah. They won't be long.
Okay.
Cause I got a million things to do.
I bet this is like a crazy week for you trying to wrap things up, and then you're off for a few days.
3 podcasts tomorrow, 1 on Tuesday, and I got to pack and I got a whole bunch of other stuff.
So. Oh, you doing a trip report on Tuesday?
Yeah, I'm doing the Wednesday show on Tuesday. Oh, Cheryl's here. See Cheryl?
I know. Cheryl is awesome. I know. I'm gonna miss you this weekend, Cheryl. I won't be there. I'm so sorry.
And Cheryl's walking one of the races, or she's walking the 10K, I think. We got a lot of folks that are going to just make it through. Dude, we got a lot of, what's that called?
I'll tell you, so on that vlog I did for Must See Adventures on the 10K, we walked to the 10K, me, Jared, Dana, and Stacy. And like that helped us for there's no marathon on that weekend, but that helped us for Sunday for the half marathon. Like it was nice and chill, relaxed, 10K, you know, saved us some energy. So like I kind of like that strategy, honestly. But that's the thing is though, that's my favorite course though. Sometimes you just want to go
I know.
like do your best on that one, you know. But
I agree. But that's the good news. There's so many people that are going to be together.
I don't like that quiet zone now, like around the boardwalk though. Like, oh, that kind of bugs me. Like they have signs of like this is a quiet zone, so like spectators aren't going like crazy, you know. Like,
you mean on the boardwalk itself?
Yeah, like for the at least for the 10K because it's like and during the half that race too because like it's so early in the morning.
Oh, too bad.
They had these signs that said quiet zone, so everyone's like, "Good job."
Oh
good
no,
job.
dude!
Yeah.
You're there for marathon weekend, dude. You're getting rattled out of bed.
I mean, I think it should be for every race weekend.
I agree. Well, yeah, I do too. You're there for a run. I mean, you should know. I mean, I know most people.
People aren't gonna know.
I know people aren't gonna know. You're exactly.
I feel like when you book your room, like remember when they used to like send you something in the mail, like, oh, the Polynesian pool will be under refurbishment. They should send you something like, oh, you're gonna be there for a marathon weekend. There's gonna be a couple nights of like loud activity, or a couple nights, couple mornings. It feels like night, but
yeah. If you didn't know, like all of a sudden, like at 5 a.m. there's cowbell. Yeah. I can see that.
I mean, there was that one time we stayed at the boardwalk where they canceled the half where people were running at night. Remember the midnight race?
I thought for sure Mike Bank was getting struck by lightning that night. I felt so bad because we were the ones that kind of got it going, and then
it was you. Like,
I know.
Well, I mean, I was all mad because that was my first dopey, so I was mad.
You struck by lightning, and then people were out there.
Yeah, I ended up sleeping. Like me and Paige went out the next morning. I think you went out there for a couple of laps though at midnight, didn't you?
Yeah, I felt bad, but I was like, dude, I'm the tallest person out here, dude. I'm the one that can get hit.
Yeah. Oh man, that was funny. That was a crazy half though when we did me and Paige that next morning.
That's my favorite medal of all the medals we've ever gotten. It was at Donald, and it was like an X.
It was because it was an anniversary. It was 2 X's, I think, because it was the 20th.
Yeah, it was like an X. That was my favorite medal. Like, because we didn't think we were gonna get it, then we did.
I remember when it was raining and we got to the studio's entrance and the Rocky theme was playing.
Yeah. Exactly, they're playing the Rocky theme. It was pouring rain.
And we're like
Christmas tree.
Let's run to the gazebo at the yacht club. It'll add on like another 1/10 of a mile if we do it there and back. Because we're just trying to find anything that could like stretch our 13.1. Because like
in our pictures, dude, we are drowned in those pictures, dude. We are a mess.
I know.
we're just a wreck.
And then we went back down and like took a photo with like our bibs on because I don't think we ran in our bibs, but we made it kind of look like it did because we.
I was saying the picture I had, we have bibs on.
Yeah, maybe we did wear the bibs then. I can't remember.
We do.
It was all. Remember people at ESPN were like handing out waters and stuff too.
Yes, just random people.
And like I remember, like I think it was like Tyler at Pop, like had like a kid was dressed up as Stitch, so he just took like a photo with Stitch, like it was like a character photo. Like people, every resort was getting into it. Man, it was so cool.
Oh, Kim says I worked at the boardwalk, one of the races last year, and it was a quiet zone. There are these birds that wouldn't stop chirping. I have a video of it. I'll send it to you. It's funny. The birds don't care. They can't read.
The quiet zone.
That's dumb.
Don't like the quiet zone.
I need noise. I need energy.
Yeah, I know.
I need you to bring it. All right, I'll let you go eat.
Oh yeah, Noodles and Company.
Good. I've never had that.
You should. I'm gonna order it and have it delivered to you.
You know what though? So real quick, Mallory has this place called Crazy Bowls and Wraps. Have you ever had that?
I've never heard of that. No.
So she has this thing. It's like a chicken teriyaki wrap, and I haven't had it either. But she's had it like 3 times because it's kind of by her work.
Okay.
And I'm gonna have that soon. Like, so I didn't know if you had those, but
Crazy Bowls and Wraps. I'm gonna see if there's any in Michigan. I never heard of it.
It's over it's about 10-12 minutes from here because it's next to her work. But oh my god, when she brings it home, it smells so good. It's chicken teriyaki. Oh,
nice.
So I'm getting that soon. But
good deal. All right. Well, I'll talk to you later tonight or tomorrow.
I will talk to you. Probably tomorrow or tonight. All right. Have a good one. I'll see you. Thanks. Good. All right. See you. Tell Liz. Hope she feels better.
Oh, I will. All right. Yeah. Thanks. All right. We'll see you. Bye, everyone.